Oh, what's up, everybody? Once again, it's Brand Man Sean, and I'm back with the type of video I haven't done in a long time. Today, I will be testing out a different marketing method. All right, I was asked to review Repost Exchange, and I was like, I've never done it before. I've never used Repost Exchange, so I can't really review it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it live, right, and let you guys go through my first time experiencing using it, trying to keep it real short, about less than 10 minutes, and I'm going to let you see the phases and what I think about it in the process. Let's get into it.
All right, so as you guys already know, I'm not an artist. So what I'm going to do is take an artist profile that we work with. All right. Her name is Hadassah. Really dope music. Definitely go check her out. And we're going to push this track by the name of My Funny Valentine. If you can see, this track was released 2 months ago. 4,529 streams, and then 7 comments. 188 likes, 14 reposts. Now I'm interested to see what we can get this thing to. And I'm going to do it in phases because honestly, I've never used the platform before. So there's just some of that apprehension. Like, am I doing this wrong? Am I wasting the money? How does this really go? I'm going to go to 500 the first time around. And just to do it like at this phase, and then later on, I'm going to probably try to just blow the rest of the budget, but I want to do it one time just to get a feel of it, and we'll do an update with both portions of it. So for this first one, I'm not going to get fancy. Use the budget to incentivize useful comments. It's already selected, so I'll just leave it how it is. If I go down, any genre, reposters must meet the following conditions. Preferred genres must include. Nah, it doesn't seem to make sense to include any genre, so I'm going to use the track genre. Right, she chose R&B and soul, so we're going to have people whose preferred genre is R&B and soul. Right, the genre of the song. The rest of this stuff: max followers, max number of reposts, max number of reposts per day, average. I'm not fully, I don't know. I don't have any preferences, so I'll just leave the defaults on. And this other thing up here, I kind of grazed by it, but I did read it one time earlier. The campaign, no, actually, everybody might not be able to have that. And then they say they have, yeah. Again, now in terms of max number of followers, repost or repost. Now in terms of max number of followers, reposts or reposts per day, I don't really have a preference, and I don't really understand enough to know whether I should go higher or more. I can put some logic to it, but again, this is the first time, so let's just do it. Run it. Start with 500. Do I have to do anything else? All right. Reach is at 0. We're just getting this thing started. Here is video 1, phase 1. And let's see what happens. Here is phase 1 of my repost exchange test. Let's see where it goes.
All right, so I think it's more effective to put part 1 and 2 in the same video for the first time around, so that's exactly what's about to happen. But before I even get into the results, I want to say I actually love it already enough to go ahead and say use the free version of this. It is a free version of it. You can have paid stuff if you want to boost things faster, but use the free version of it and you can get your stats up. I'll put a link in the description below because these stats look like this. I got a change of 227 streams, 22 likes, 24 reposts, and 11 comments. This is over a day, but I'll go deeper into it in my pre-recorded video so you can see what I think about everything. These are real. All right, and these are 11 comments that got made. I myself made some comments, not on this video, but on other people's stuff, so I know how real it is. I've been a part of the process. If you get on the platform and test that out, you'll see how you could pretty much verify for the most part. Like this is happening real. I've gotten requests and earned credits from commenting on people's stuff, and I'm not going to get into the details of how they verify and make sure it's pretty quality and authentic feedback. But let's get into some other details, because you'll see it on the back end. All the comments that were made because of the campaign and through Repost Exchange. Your vocals are smooth and well controlled. All right, there's all this cool stuff. I love this. I can't wait to hear more from you. There's some of these comments that are pretty funny. But here's the thing for me. Get more credits. So when I say I spent 500 credits, $29.99 will buy you 1,000 credits. I spent $14.49.5 and got those results. So we're not even talking about a lot of money. 500 credits sounds like a lot, but when we're breaking it down, that I got 132 plays and 11 comments and authentic comments and some reposts for $14, when we're talking about authentic, this is beautiful. All right. I think it's something that a lot of people should really consider and keep in mind. But I actually am running a second level campaign with Hadassah because I don't want to just do it as a one-off situation. All right. We ran 500 one time. I'm going to do 500 more credits. So let's run another campaign with Hadassah. Now, if you look at this, of course, you put her profile link in there. You click My Funny Valentine, right? That's the song we're running. But I want to do things a little bit differently this time. Also, ignore the Sean talking in the corner, because that Sean talking in the corner is wrong. I had to re-record the video because I recorded the first time on mute. So 500 credits, I'm going to choose again. I'm going to leave the enable comments plus on there. And then I'm going to take it back to R&B Soul, right? I want to keep it on R&B Soul for a reason. And that reason is the first time I tested it, I did it on R&B Soul. What I want to try to figure out this time is what is the impact of changing the maximum number of followers? So yes, you guys know this platform works, but is there a better reason or a better quality of campaign that you can get from doing a certain maximum number of followers in your filtering? A lot of that can lead back to simply the idea that if someone with more followers repost your stuff, then you're going to have a higher reach, which we'll get back into. But even with that being said, you still are going to have to spread that same amount of credit. So people with more reach, they actually are more costly or can be more costly. But that's it. We're going to wait and see what this second phase of Hadassah's campaign looks like. And I'm also going to throw another track into the mix because it's not fair to just do Hadassah's track. I think it's great, but I know some people might say, well, she has a little bit of a following that y'all have been building on another platform. Maybe that spilled over into SoundCloud. If you look at the timing of the results, if you look at the timing of the results to the track on Spotify, then it's pretty clear that it came from Repost Exchange and not the other platforms, because we market the other platforms to go to Spotify, Apple Music. But I want to start this with an artist who's starting pretty much from ground zero, so y'all can see what that looks like. Stay tuned. All right, so that was my first experience with Repost Exchange. And as I said, I'm going to keep testing and I'm going to keep doing these videos showing y'all, what my results look like, so you can get that idea, especially for the ones who need to continue to see logic. Some of y'all are just going to hop in, right? And some of y'all are just going to continue to learn before you use. Either way is fine, but I'm telling you, I think it's worth it, especially since there's a free tier where it's more manual labor to get your music feedback and get other people to see it versus paying any kind of money at all. That's why I went ahead and suggested it so soon, because there's a free tier where there's low risk, but paid campaigns, I think they're worth it as well on this platform. Go ahead and check it out. The link is in the description below. Repost Exchange. I think we're on to something, but keep watching the test, all right? Let's see if I change my mind. I doubt it. All right, but let's see, right? I'm gonna do several other videos to make sure y'all are tuning in as educated as possible before you make any kind of crazy mistakes. And as always, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like it, you might as well share it. And if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. hit that subscribe button.